Akatori just doing some Overwatch, trying to figure out what's going on. These are, I mean, unbelievable shots from Akatori. He's got to have close to 1,000 damage right now. He has 788, so close to 800. He has 788, so close to 800. He has 788, so close to 800 with the violence. He has 788, so close to 800 with the violence. Unbelievable. That was some nasty stuff from Tosi.
Now he's had to step away. He surrendered the center dot. He has to find his way back in. Does get the knock on to example. Spots out Batulans.
The blue zone gonna drive. He's got to dance in front of it. He's dancing around trying to survive. It's not gonna happen. Now Katsia will get taken down by Bury Ryan. Katsia will get taken down by Bury Ryan.
Day number 2 of the grand finals here, and the question on everybody's minds, is it now 14 versus 2? The two at the top of the mountain from the Western world in Twisted Minds and Falcons have looked spectacular throughout day number 1, and now those 14 teams are going to have to rally back against them to see if they can put them in the dirt. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day number 2 of PGS9. My name is Kalaris. Joining me to my left-hand side, we have Fase as well as Avenger. We are ready to go here for day number 2, boys.
I'm excited. The real question is, as you said, they're at the top of the mountain. Can anybody start the climb today? Because if they don't, tomorrow is going to be insurmountable.
Yeah, for sure. You got to build the foundation for setting yourself up for the win tomorrow. That's really what I'm looking for. If they can continue that, if they can maybe break that triple digit and then get ready for the last day, that would be insane.
Just like everybody on the battlefield, we have 2 heroes here to join us to get things going. Crafton as well as Hero Esports, making everything happen behind us as well as the production, so thank you very much to them. But not only that, we have a third ringer. It is, of course, OP.GG here, overpowering your game. You can head over to OP.GG and check out what everything is going on there regarding the stats and all the breakdowns that continue on from there. And we also have the drops, because we have the cool sprays that are going on at the moment as well, so make sure to watch. I think it's 30 minutes for the initial one, and then it ramps up there from there, Toffees.
Hey, I mean, you're here anyway, hanging out. Make sure you hit that collect button and show everybody in game why they should be watching.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And not only that, but we also have the bingo as well that you can be checking on, as we have G-Coin abound for everybody out there who's participating. So lovely G-Coin. We gave away a lot. We're giving away more, Avenger. It's all G-Coin bonanza.
It's going to continue. We're in the millions by now. I'm sure of it. So yeah, it's definitely going to continue here. So make sure you tune that in and scan that QR code.
Definitely, definitely. All right, well, let's talk about what we've got for day number 2, because the leaderboard from yesterday was not close for some, close for others. Up towards the top, as we said, those 2 teams standing tall, Twisted Minds and Falcons. We'll get to talk about them a little later on, boys, Avenger. As we look further afield, there needs to be a little catch-up for some of the other teams.
For sure. I mean, our kind of bottom to mid pack. They're extremely close because there's these 2 teams in the front, right? Face and Foreign Grim, and also tight there, just 1 point apart. But even if you're Liquid right now, Steve, you know, one decent game, we're talking 18 points. We're talking 18 points here for Team Liquid, and they're in 7th place, right? It's actually doable. So
they were Steve's prediction, of course. What do you make of it so far?
Listen, here's the good news, because the Mountain Goats at the top are doing so well, is Team Liquid, one 18-point game puts them right back in the mix, right?
Yeah.
And so that goes for everybody out there. Because the soak at the top has been so strong, there's an open door for everyone else to get involved with the fight if they come in with new strategies today.
Fair, fair. You've got other players, of course, from America's looking decent to try and challenge for that Algazir, of course, with 26 points. Let's look at the men of the matches from yesterday, though, because good old Falcons had themselves a double-header from Shrimsy from games match 1 and 4, I should say. But beyond that, of course, it's a who's who, really, Martin, of some strong names here at the tournament so far.
I mean, sure, we only have, 3 out of the 6 games yesterday was for Falcons and Twisted, but the overall story was definitely the, them coming through. At the end of yesterday, Gen G. If it wasn't for their win in the end, we probably wouldn't have had much to say about them. The same for 4AM. If it wasn't for that big Miramar game, we wouldn't have had too much to say about them.
But I mean, again, that's because of those guys on the left side, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 4, I guess. Everybody else, just one big game, one chance to catch a circle, make a good rotation, and then set yourself up for a lot of money and, more importantly, a lot of PGS points, because it still matters when you talk about that 3 through 5th place a lot.
I'm just truly hoping for not a Falcons 3rd place again. I don't need another one internationally. I mean, maybe it's got some decent money, but they're hoping for much more than that.
Yeah, I mean, the mentality that they had when they came up initially yesterday was 1st or 16th. They're tired of this 3rd place finishing thing, and I like that from them. They are not technically qualified for PGC just yet, but I don't think that's going to matter. They look good. Another team that looks really good is Twisted Minds right now. Perfectix in particular, Martin. Driving.
Yesterday, man. He kind of followed on to his performance of what we saw at PEC, right? And you know, almost 1v4ing Gen G here was insane, but they managed to come through. He got it back. He got 3 kills there, and overall, even this Miramar game here, they dominated every single interaction they had with any other team.
I mean, with Twisted Minds, we know that every single component of this team can frag out, but it does feel like, you know, there's those errors of, okay, it's Example who's your true fragger. Right now, it has to be Perfectix, who is that guy, especially when you consider, as Martin says, PEC now moving into this. He looked insane yesterday.
But to me, that's the beauty of them, is their toolbox is so deep, it doesn't matter. Maybe Example is having a day, which is crazy to say considering you're still looking at his numbers, but someone else steps up and fill the role. Even during the group stages, Batulin was the guy to call on. He was bringing in all the points during the group stages, and that's what makes this team, even here, Lou, 5 kills on this game. They work as a unit unlike I've ever seen a team do before.
I'd like to all the teams for taking part in this event, and Falcons not gonna win this tournament. That's all.
And Falcons not gonna win this tournament. That's all.
And of course, there is Batulin's referencing the fact that Falcons is on their heels. However, he says that they are not going to win this tournament, Toffees, but we had a response.
Well, it's not going to be Team Liquid that stops them, but I hope that it is the Falcons, because they came up right afterwards and said, no, we don't buy into that, and they answered with a chicken dinner right afterwards, didn't they, Martin?
Yeah, and 2 chicken was sold yesterday. Just a few points behind, 4 points behind right now, and, you know, still, even this game here, I actually kind of expected them to roll a little bit through, but if it wasn't for Navi's grenade bonanza that completely destroyed them, they would actually had a pretty good shot at winning that game too, but overall still 65 points so far in just 6 games. Absolutely fantastic performance for them. So I will still say this, with what we've seen, the kind of form that we see from Falcons right now, there's no way we don't see them at PGC, right?
Well, no, absolutely not. But I'll go further than that for PGS 9. I'd be shocked if the champion of PGS 9 is not either Falcons or Twisted Minds. After what we saw in group stage, after what we saw here yesterday, what do you think about that?
I mean, I have to agree with that just based on what we saw, because they seemed unstoppable. Everyone else only won when these two had uncomfortable circumstances on transition, right? Falcons, early E pickup, gets killed on rotation, and somebody else wins the game. That seems like the only team stopping Twisted Minds is Falcons, and the only team stopping Falcons is Twisted Minds.
Yeah, they're going to be going loggerheads with one another as we like to take a look at the numbers from yesterday, looking spectacular on the battlegrounds. There is an opportunity, though, for some other teams to catch up, I think. It's really not an insurmountable lead. It's just kind of that general feeling of what we get from some of the best teams in the world. And one of those teams that we haven't really got to see too much on international